Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the AVS Show, coming straight to you from New York City. If this is your very first time watching us, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And after the show, go on Instagram and follow us at the AVS Show. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Charlie.
Welcome to a new episode. Let's dig right into it. Miss Spitfire, what's going on?
Malawi. Malawian secondary school. Malawian secondary school got shut down over strange trend of girls shaking their breasts in class.
Okay.
Yes, so we have a video to show you guys what exactly we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a culture?
That one is shaking back.
I didn't protest.
No.
One is laughing.
Who was recording then?
One idiot.
I think this was to show, probably to show them like
This is
This is
right.
what's
All
going
right, so
on.
I'm a little confused. They didn't have any audio, but what's going on?
This is the gist. So it suddenly happened when one girl started shaking her bosoms and she was sweating crazy. She's like, what happened to this girl? They took her to the hospital,
Tramadol.
tested her. There was no
Charlie.
sickness, nothing found. The next thing, all the girls started shaking their bosoms in class, so profusely sweating while shaking their bosoms for hours. So they had to shut down the entire,
hours.
For hours. They had to shut down the entire
spiritual
school.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
spiritual.
shut down the school for like 1 week. Say they were shutting down the school for prayers. They took these girls and went to start praying for them.
So they're possessed.
They said that it was a disease. It's a disease that's going around.
Did they check them mentally?
I think it was just a game that these girls were playing on them. But for them to actually yield to something as stupid as ABBA.
Wait, like they can't control.
They're just there.
Like I'm lost.
No, but if you watch the video, it looked like they knew what they were doing. And in some tribes in Africa, they dance like that.
So, but you're in school. And
It's
you're
a
doing that in
cultural
class.
dance now.
What? Okay.
You haven't seen
So if
people
you're gonna
dancing
make
like
a
that.
segment
No, but
like
you're doing that
that,
in class.
because I feel like every time we talk about a topic, it's like, oh, in some country in Africa, they probably do that.
No, but they dance like that. It's a
What
dance
country?
there.
What tribe?
Even in,
In
the
Kenya.
In Kenya.
Where they're from.
They don't
Malawi, that's
They don't
Malawi.
dance like. They're from Malawi. They don't dance like
No,
that.
it's a watch it again now.
But they're doing that
There
in
was
class.
synchrony, you know. They knew what they were
I mean,
doing.
you can dance, but yeah.
They
Go
were
ahead with your
doing
point. I
that
like
in the
that.
class. It's not a
Break,
dance.
maybe it's break time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't any break time. These children played a fast one
Okay,
on the
well,
school. That's what it was. Because,
If it's just one class that has all the girls shaking your breast, then they should send all the girls home and the school should continue.
Yes.
You cannot shut the whole school
Thank
down
you.
on breast shaking activities.
But if you think there's a demon
No,
in
you
all these
can't.
girls, you're gonna shut it down because you want a demon to catch other people. That's what happened. It's a demon.
De-waiting.
what is
It's the
demon?
demon.
Did you see the girl in black
Not
laughing?
demon.
She was actually laughing. while she did it, so
I
it
mean, by
wasn't a
watching
joke.
the video, I don't think it was even sexual because I mean, I don't see
It's not
anything. I
meant
don't
to
see
be
any.
sexual.
I don't see any cleavage. I don't. So then why
you wanna
shutting
see
down the
cleavage?
school? No, I don't want to see cleavage. I don't want to see anything. What I want to see is some money.
Make it rain.
But the thing is, it's not. Is it that serious
It really
that you
isn't.
want to shut down a whole school?
Well, I think the reason why they shut down the school is because they. First of all, the reason why it got that serious to the point of shutting down the school was because the school actually entertained them. Try that one in Nigeria. You're in school, secondary school, you're saying that you're shaking your breast
They'll
up and down.
flog you
They
now.
will flog the demon. They will use pakere and chase it to the bottomless
they'll
pit. You will
beat
never
the
try it
work out
again.
of
The thing that gets me is that we do some of the most asinine things for things that are so simplistic.
Right.
But then serious matters happen and
Like
we don't do
rape.
anything.
Yes. They
won't shut it
Serious
down.
matter happens. Everybody's sitting there like goat head. These girls are shaking their backs in the
Are
school
you- are
and
you
you close
kidding?
complete school.
Are
Are
you
mad?
kidding me?
There was a
No.
video recently where a pastor was, taking out
Oh,
oral sex demon out.
boy.
You guys saw that
God.
video?
What did he do?
You didn't see
Oh,
it?
you didn't see it?
Thank God.
Go on our Instagram page. It's there. Casting out oral sex demon. So I think that same pastor
I saw the woman.
needs to fly to Malawi to cast out all this
Demons.
breast shaking
Demons.
demons. Because this is ridiculous. And can you imagine? This is why people don't take us
And
serious.
you know what? It's almost as though the two girls are entertaining the lady standing in front of them because
And the men.
Yeah, it's like okay, sit down here. I start shaking your breast. I decide shaking you. The other one is even covering her
Covering
face.
them.
Like
Yeah.
they're pretty much having
She was covering the laughter.
The
Because she was
laughter.
probably laughing. I was like, no,
They're working
let
out
me
the
show
breast,
some
just
serious.
to burn calories on
And
the
the
breast.
other one doesn't even have breasts. So what are you shaking?
It's
Your
asinine.
chest.
It's literally asinine. It's asinine. Like,
All right, so thank you, Miss
They're obviously
Spitfire.
not
We're going to move on to the
serious.
next topic. Glitz, what's going on?
Okay, Etinosa seems to be in the news lately a lot.
Okay.
So Etinosa was just in the news for going to the MC Galaxy's live. So now
She's beautiful.
she's gorgeous. A video surfaced of her talking about the rape culture, and what you should do if you're getting raped. So before I even tell you what she said, let me let you listen to it live.
Okay.
I have a video.
Women, there's something I want to discuss with you, very private, very personal. If life give you lemons, you will make lemonade. If life can show you pepper, you make pepper soup. Now, if you see that they want to rape you, I think in my own thinking, don't relax and change that raping to rapport. Make something good come out of it. Just enjoy it. Position yourself and not just to struggle that they beat you. Don't just take it in your mind that you have done one night stand, because the kind of emotional problem and torture and breakdown that women will have psychologically after a rape is good to don't condition your mind that you are having sex.
So can you imagine telling women that it's okay for somebody to rape you and for you to enjoy it and catch an orgasm while you are being raped? The kind of emotional torture, like physical abuse that happens with rape, and you're going to just fix out your mouth, even if you're being a comedian, to say such a thing for people just to enjoy it. I was so taken aback. Because you know what? I don't mind about her being on live doing whatever she has to do, but telling women to be okay with rape is a problem.
Yes. I think I see where she was coming from now. I see the angle that the delivery was not
bad.
okay. But I see it because in a lot of rape cases, some of these women don't come out alive. Because when you're resisting, then they're also using force. They can kill you, they can beat you up, they can use all kinds of things, force against you. So I think what she's saying is just lay there and take it. But laying there and take it is not rape. Because for it to be classified as rape, you have to resist or not want it, not want that intercourse. Yes. But if you just lay there, in a way, it's a consent. You want it. So I think, I see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
I see it.
And also,
the thing is,
she's coming from a line of stupidity.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
there's
you.
nothing that has to do with rape that you're supposed to enjoy as a person.
Not enjoy. That's what I'm saying. Her words were not right.
She said, keep quiet and enjoy it and think in your mind that you're having a good time so that they will not beat you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as giving up your freedom, as being a slave. And saying, I don't want to die.
The bright side you went to
I'd
Yankee.
rather be a slave than die. That's exactly what she's saying. Because even if you get killed in the process of resisting rape, I don't know, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'd rather die if I'm a girl than be raped.
Okay, she's not making it okay. I don't see her making rape okay.
That's an I statement.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
for you. So that's what you said.
That's what I feel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes,
feel. I don't think she's making it okay. And at the same time, this is a survival instinct idea.
Yes.
All right? Yeah,
Yes.
because
Yes.
you get hurt. And you, like, a first friction is going to hurt you. And that is the memory that you live with. First friction
How many
of rape.
women have
No,
laid
hold
there
on.
and got killed anyway?
Finish.
Let him land.
First friction of rape is really going to hurt you. That's the memory that lives with
you've been
you.
raped.
All right? So that's a survival instinct that she's dishing out right there. Even though she's not really presenting it the way, I don't think she's articulating it well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a concern, thing.
She used
I'm
some of
sorry.
the words that she
Yeah.
used. I don't like. She used words like enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a little.
So it's like maybe people educating you on what you should do when you're getting robbed.
Yeah.
It's like being educated what you should do when there's a natural disaster. So she's like, okay, this is like I see it as a survival instinct to get out of the situation, and I don't. That's how I see it.
It's not wrong.
It's
You're
not
making it seem like we're like horrible people
No,
here.
no, we're not horrible.
Debbie, what do you
She's
think?
not making rape
I'm
okay,
tired.
no.
Okay.
You're tired of what?
Okay, Max.
You guys are acting as if we are saying rape people and enjoy
No,
rape.
that's
That's
not
not what we are saying at all.
Rape-
That's not what.
Gotta let
Debbie, what do you
Debbie
think?
Rape is rape.
Yes.
Okay.
Whether the first fiction, as you put it, or first of all, the body itself, whether it doesn't know that you're being raped. After a while, your body produces fluid so that you can, the entry happens.
Yes.
So whether the first friction happens doesn't matter. You're being raped. Your mind telling yourself to change your thinking to you enjoying it is very. It's borrow me one English. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's ludicrous because you have somebody on top of you. who you did not give consent to. It could be an armed robber.
Yes.
It could be a cultist. You don't know whether that person has HIV.
Disease,
AIDS. It could be anything.
Yeah.
The person is forcing themselves into you, and you're telling me to think that I'm having a one-night stand with this person. I should just think of it because of the long-term effect. Either way, you're still going to have that long-term effect. Either way, your mind is already violated. You know that your body is being violated by somebody.
Let's talk of gang rape, you know.
Exactly.
Like
so you saying that just lay down there and take it and just try to get excessive from it. That is ridiculous. A lot of times, comedians in Nigeria particularly, they take pokes at rape as though it's something they're trying to make a light. They're trying to make light of the situation of rape, but there is no making light of that situation at all. People have died from being raped. People have living diseases from being raped. People have children. They have live evidence of being raped. So you're telling someone to lie down there and take it, and so that they don't have that long-term effect of that rape is preposterous.
I'm not saying this as an advice, y'all. I'm just explaining what she meant by what she's saying. Because that's not my standpoint. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to advise anyone to do.
People also think like her. If an armed robber comes to my house and try to, rob me or whatever the case may be, at that moment, as a survival instinct, I'm going to listen to whatever the robber is telling me to do. Bend down, go down, hands up, turn around. It's not because I'm enjoying being robbed. It's because at that moment, I want to live. I want to live.
I was going to say, how many people have been raped and they still get killed even if they just lay there? So many people have been murdered, killed, and humiliated. Like because people sometimes don't want to leave evidence, so they don't kill you anyway. So what's the point of you not fighting it back to get away from it? You damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
So that's what I'm saying. Her words were bad. It was wrong the way she was saying it. It's wrong. We get that. We get that now.
We're just saying what
Jesus Christ! Timani was about to attack me. Like Timani, I don't support it. You know that already.
I don't as well too, guys. I don't.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. Citizens are furious after South Sudan. The government in South Sudan spends millions of dollars on cars, houses instead of peacekeeping missions in South Sudan. You guys hear the story. So South Sudan committee are overseeing the fragile transition from their civil war that happened, and they have been approved of $185 million. But instead of them using that into their peacekeeping mission, they are spending that on vehicles, food, and home renovations. Citizens are not happy about it. What do you guys think about this story?
When you say peacekeeping mission, like there's peace now, the war is over, right? So food,
we have to keep the
is
peace.
also something. I feel like spending the money on food, I don't know about cars, but spending the money on houses and on food is something the people need.
Is it for the people or is it for them?
That's the question.
If it's for not politicians, I don't need to be. Is it for the question? Because somebody, if you're spending it for them to be shining, then it's not good it's for the people. Because then we know South Sudan is, it's not one of the most successful. It's horrible. Like it's not horrible, but it's kind of like there's a lot of work that needs to get done. So if they're spending on their own shine, I think it's not right at all.
Yeah, because they went through their 5 conflict war that killed almost 400,000 people. So they are going through their peace transition. So now Japan gave them like $1 million, and they are now using it for what it was meant for. They are buying expensive cars, which means expensive repairs when the car messes up. So they're not using the money. Listen, my people, this is why they don't take us serious.
They don't.
This is why the foreigners don't take us serious.
They don't.
The Western countries don't take us serious because they give you money. Use this for this.
Right.
For this purpose,
But you use them for that.
Just like they give you money for school fees, you guys be buying
forget that story. Forget that. But sometimes, it's all about priorities. What are your priorities, right?
You're right. I get you now.
And that's why we're not moving ahead. Like, it's no moving ahead. Like, every time we have 10 steps forward, we have 10 steps back. It makes no sense.
And think about how many times they've collected funds. How many times?
Oh, a lot.
It's not ending here. They will collect another one, keep collecting, and at the end of the day, it's a dump site.
They are tired of us. They are talking behind our backs.
Oh my God.
We were coming back for more funds. Like, what happened to the last money I gave you now?
Like
you know?
we're a burial gown, right?
Yeah.
We are just for burial, cemetery.
Yeah. Well, if they don't know what to use that money for, they should send help to Zimbabwe, please.
Please, thank you. Mozambique
Send
needs
help to
it.
Zimbabwe.
And their organs there will buy cars and babes and all of that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God.
But it's like you said, the peace, whatever, the war is over,
war
but
is
they
over.
still have to hire more securities. Are the police force okay? Are they need uniform probably? Do they have weapons to fight? You know,
Right. And also take care of the aftermath of war. I mean, when war happens, things are destroyed, people are displaced, people are hungry. The aftermath, they're not doing all these things. Cars is like the least of your problem. If you have a lorry that takes you from point A to point B, that's enough. That should suffice. You should actually put up structures for people. Look at the way look at their citizens. Look at how they're looking. Small huts.
Oh, how are they looking?
Even if you put up small huts.
Hold on. How they
Look
looking?
at them now. They're not waiting for groundnut oil and rice.
Nah, sure. That's their
Where are they
fashion.
going to cook it?
No,
Not what they are wearing.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were attacking
They're
the
looking
way.
very like that.
No, not that. Even if you put up small huts for them because they don't have places, that would go a long way. As opposed to,
But they can dress better, though.
don't put their fashion now. Don't do that.
No, I'm just trying to tell Charlie, that's not
Because
like the
before
actual...
the white man came with this thread, we were wearing wrapper and leaves and stuff like that. So please don't do that.
leaves.
And rice bags.
But they're not also the transparency with the money. I think there should be like
accountability.
Like once a month, probably, right?
But Charlie, let's be honest. It's happening there, but it also happens in our own countries as well.
Yeah, we're
As
saying,
our leaders are constantly investing money.
Now.
They will swallow the money in dollars and not even
Speak for your country.
We see monkeys and snakes and scorpions and lizards taking money and moving with it. I can lift a bag of a 1 million naira bag of money, but apparently they can carry 76 million.
But at least with this story, they give you something. They give them $400,000.
For what?
It's for the peace, whatever they're trying to do. At least there's something. Listen, in other countries, you don't get nothing. At least they put something there. But for expensive cars, they probably buy Lamborghinis and
Tesla, Range Rover.
Tesla on the bad road.
Hold on, they're driving anywhere.
That's misplaced
Where are they driving the cars?
Because the roads are not good. The people are not feeding. We don't know about gas stations. We don't know about electricity.
If they continue like this, if you keep using funds, if you keep using government funds for people, aid funds for people to do your personal things, the citizens can actually revolt against you guys.
That's what's happening right now.
But I wouldn't even mind if they're putting it into like an investment business to put it back into the country. I would even, I was like, okay, whatever. Everybody spends money, but at least you are building factories with it.
Yes.
You are building personal boutiques with it. At least it goes back into the system some way, somehow. But for you to just be buying personal cars, renovating your house in the villages, that's a problem.
But why is the same narrative? Why is the same narrative in every African country? What is it about Africa and corruption? I mean, there's corruption here.
The black man.
Why is
What do you
this
mean
narrative?
corruption is not a
Well, speaking about corruption, Marks, let's move on to the next topic. And it's about Kenya.
Oh, yeah. So, Kenyan police seized $20 million of fake cash from one of its banks in Nairobi. This is really outrageous.
Did you say fake cash?
Fake $20
From
million
a bank.
fake cash.
Corruption.
So police in
Trouble.
They're stepping it up.
So police in Kenya have seized $20 million of fake banknotes, which was stored in a personal safety deposit box at a branch of Barclays Bank in the capital, Nairobi. The fake notes in $100 denominations were recovered from the bank safe room. The Directorate of Criminal Investigation said in a tweet on its official account. How did this fake cash make it into the bank?
It's one person. It's a safety deposit box.
Safety deposit box.
So it's one person's own.
This is the height of it. This is the height. We cannot be dealing with the black market, talking about exchange and stuff like that, with fake cash. And then now you come to the bank where you have these monies and now we're seeing fake cash in the bank. I think the laws, the constitution that governs the banking laws in Kenya needs to be amended, needs to be worked on.
But this was a safety deposit. This was in a safety deposit.
That's what I was about to say.
So it's not the banking system.
It's not in the system.
System.
When you have a safety deposit box, you put whatever you want. You put diamonds, you can put whatever you want. You buy your safety deposit box.
So they didn't they didn't check it to see what is inside?
They don't check what's in your safety deposit box.
With the safety deposit box,
it's your business. People put porn pictures in there, things,
Okay, so I guess because of what just happened, they have to amend the laws or whatever that's regulated around that. Because this has happened right now. You can imagine how many more things that are not, legit being stored in the deposit box.
Regardless of whether or not it was in a deposit box or whatever, printing fake money is a crime.
It's illegal.
Some way, somehow, it's going to end up in the market. Some innocent tomato seller is going to receive it and will not know that this is fake money. Because these days they are making the fake money real good.
Yes, really
I went to an event, this man was throwing away money, $20 bill. My friend Princess was like, okay, let's get in there because, they are throwing $20 bill. We took off our shoes, try to grab it. My friend Princess looked at me like, it's fake. So, they are making it out here. People are using it in the market. They are throwing it out there, put it in the banks. It's wrong. It's a big crime, and whoever did that needs to rot in jail.
Needs to rot in jail because definitely that money wasn't meant for decoration.
Sorry, either that or show me how you did it. But go ahead.
Charlie,
just show me your ways.
So you want to rot in jail?
No, I didn't say that. I just said show me your ways.
That money, whoever owns that money was not meant for decoration to take pictures. That money was also still going to go back into the system, one way or the other. So whoever did it should be arrested.
Why do I feel like it's a politician that owns that money?
Oh,
because they're usually the ones that come up with.
Who owns $20 million? So you know what you mean $20 million?
Music video.
It could be because they use fake cash for music spray monies and music videos.
But it won't be in a safety deposit box in the bank. And how did they even find out about the money, Seth? That's another thing.
They were trying to steal it.
How
did they find out? They were trying to steal the money, and then when they went to go and try to spend, everybody was like, okay, this is not real cash. Thank you. Take this cash and go. Cash and carry.
When you take fake cash to the market or to the supermarket, they actually, if you're not lucky, they maul you.
They do.
In Nigeria, they actually will beat you up for bringing fake money to them.
It is because it causes so much. It makes the economy go down. It throws the economy system in a totally weird Richter scale. So it's like you are really messing up the economy that probably is already messed up. So you are just adding to it.
I just feel like there is nothing wrong in scrutinizing whatever it is you're putting in a deposit box, even if it's a nickel. I don't care.
Max, let me be clear. Safety deposit box. It's something that is your private box. Property. You buy a box. You put whatever you want. If I want to put my panties, I'll put them inside. Whatever. You cannot. That is it's like kind of like an NDA. You can't see what's going on in there. So no bank should know what's in anybody's safety deposit box. It's banking policy.
So for them to have found out about this money, somebody was trying to steal. You're right, because there's no way they would have known what the content of the box, unless somebody.
So what if somebody's trying to hide a bomb in there? You cannot I have a point right here.
Okay, man.
So do we have? Hold on. Do we have to listen? Do we have? It's a security, whatever. It's just for it to be safe, right? Thank you. So. Do we have to wait for the worst to happen before we start,
That's why there are things called bomb detectors.
Yes, you're not going to put them. You can't go through a bank with a bomb, that easily. Maybe Nigerian airports. Not the bank.
Okay.
Simani, what's going on?
Daddy Freeze of Cool FM has refused to be frozen because he has spoken again. Daddy Freeze said if your spouse does not have access to your phone or your bank account details, you are not married. Get rid of that certificate.
Wait,
come on.
Yeah, so he actually posted about it because he had a lot of backlash, but this is what he said briefly. I'm going to read a brief part.
Just a little bit.
He said, for Christians, the scriptures say two become one. Abi, how can you become one with someone who won't access your phone, email, or bank details? The pulpit gas line have lied to you all your life. A great pity it is that you are living a lie, and the consequence of your repulsive is in God's city. All vows are satanic, including marriage vows. Christ said so himself. So when you see him, argue with him. Become one with your spouse today, or get a divorce. It's as simple as that. Stop leading another person into lust because of godly religious traditions. Hashtag free the sheep.
I love Daddy Freeze. I really do love that he's progressive with his religious thinking, but some of this for me to give somebody my bank details, it not gonna happen. It not gonna happen.
Wait, I don't understand.
My bank details.
All right, since you guys analyze Etinosa, since you guys try to explain Etinosa, let me explain what Daddy Freeze is saying.
Okay.
Daddy Freeze is saying that nobody forced you to propose.
Okay.
Nobody forced her to say yes. Nobody forced both of you to go to the altar and say, I give you my all. And say, for better, for worse, to become one. So if we really become one, we're supposed to have access to each other's everything. Okay. Back in the days, there were no phones, right? There were no banks. I knew you, you knew me. So why now is it that in digital age you have something to hide? That means you're not fully married.
Yeah. First of
that's
all,
what he says. I'm just explaining, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're married. We're not we're married. We're not Siamese twins. Ooh. We could have as well shared the same brain. Yeah, we could have as well. If you're saying that, then we can as well share the same brain, the same organs.
Daddy Freeze is saying that.
Oh yeah, Daddy Freeze. Yeah. Shout out to Daddy Freeze. You know, like we could have as well shared the same brain, the same organs, and everything. We're married. We're not Siamese twins. There's room for. Listen, Charlie. Sorry. There's room for privacy. Yeah, I support the bank account. I can have my own private. You can have your own private. Then we can have a joint
account. Right. Yes.
All right. Yeah. You know. So my phone's to myself. Your phone's to yourself. If you trust me as a partner to say that, okay, if I know you and you know me, then you shouldn't be bothered checking my phone. I shouldn't bother checking your phone. If you're cheating or doing some funny things, there's an extent to which you can go with it. You cannot go with it forever. One day, fine, you have to go open. So if we trust, yes. So if we trust each other, the trust is 100%. I shouldn't worry about checking your phone. You shouldn't worry about
the issue with this.
At the same time, I shouldn't even worry.
All right, now I'm going to talk. Now I'm coming in.
If you don't have my password, then it shouldn't be an issue.
Now I'm coming in.
Come in.
The issue with these self-appointed Christians these days, like Daddy Freeze is, they take this Bible very literal. If you're going to be one, are you sharing the same toothbrushes? Are you sharing the same panties? Are you sharing the same dildos? Like, what is going on? No, I'm just saying, since you want to be like, oh, let's be one. We actually took to the street, MinaTV, and we went to the street and we asked the same question to the people of New York City. And almost like half of them said, no, I'm not sharing my password with you. There still has to be some kind of privacy, even if you're married. Getting married doesn't mean, oh, I owe you and everything that you do now is one. No. But if you don't keep your own privacy, you're going to go insane. That's what's going to lead to divorce.
You know, it's funny. One of the very most heart-to-heart conversation I had with my dad, right, was this. He said, if you want to have a successful marriage, two things. Never open a joint account with your husband and never go through his phone. That's the two things he said. That was what he said to me. Now, taking that side by side with what Mr. Freeze has said.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. I'm going from a man who's been married for years.
Divorced,
you know.
Oh, your dad.
Yeah. Who's been married for years. It's kind of hard to now say, oh, yeah, I'm going to take your word for it. Because think about it. It's easy for you to go through one's phone. I can leave my phone for you to go through it. What you're going to see in there, you're going to like it? No. I can't control what comes in. So what you're going to see there, you're going to like it, and I don't know how you're going to interpret it. So would you be okay with what you find? You're better off not even bother checking.
Thank you.
Accounts, we all need our privacy. If something happens tomorrow, I want to be able to stand up to the table and say, you know what, I got you, babe, I got you. Not you telling me what is inside if I take £1. So it means I'm not free anymore. I have to explain to you what I'm doing. If I want something for you or the family, I have to explain to you. You don't be concerned about the money, not even the phone self. Aisha, you don't be talking money.
My money. But the thing, I was going to say that I think he was trying to talk about the fact that the ritual of marriage is pagan. Just the marriage itself, meaning that there's nowhere in the Bible where they talk about marrying, right? Actual big wedding ceremony, like everything. I think he was trying to talk about that, in the sense that everybody's like, that's such a religious, sacred thing, but it's really not in the Bible where it talks about marriage. So I guess that's what he's trying to put that along and saying that you got to do this and do that to showcase that it's not
what he's saying.
So tell me,
you like that.
No, that's what he said.
That's not what he said. He said if your spouse does not have access to your phone.
Read the big. Why?
I'm reading exactly what he said. If your spouse does not have access to your phone, as well as your bank account details, you are not married. Daddy Freeze, your Daddy Freeze is wrong. Your Daddy Freeze, he is wrong and he needs several seats. He's wrong and he needs several seats. And why does everything have to refer back to the Bible? Why only Christians get married now? Jewish people don't get married? Like, come on. He's wrong. He needs several seats.
He needs several. You don't like him, do you?
No, I don't care for him.
You seem like you don't like him.
I really don't care.
You seem like you're coming for him a little bit. Like you coming for him.
You know what?
You coming.
No, the thing is, I don't have any problem with him, but if you come out to say a statement like this, I'm gonna check you.
Really?
Let us go.
We're gonna go. Daddy Freeze.
Let us go. Yes, I'm gonna check
Daddy Freeze.
We're checking you.
Yes.
Shout out to Daddy Freestyle.
We love you.
You stop
Why you saying shout out?
Just say fan out.
We love you for watching. Until next time you're watching the ABS show, this is MinaTV. Bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.